Next up, stage selection. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
All right, I'm ready.
Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The attack is parried. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. They block the overhead and strings it all together. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? The quarter makes it hard to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. They're trading attacks. Smart play with the throw. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 is barely hanging, sets up with the jump in. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Poses him. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the and whip. They're wide open. This is gonna hurt. Jumps. Player 2 knew the throw was coming. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Finds the target. Turning it right up with a super. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps. They block the overhead and solid throw tech. Brushes off the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Next up, these two fighters are perfectly synced. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? At this range, many attacks can connect. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Takes a trip. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Goes for the super art. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Sandblast. He heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks the block with a throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Gets the jump in. Knockdown and attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Experiencing burnout. Like a super art? Has the Vulcan Blast sealed the deal? Gets it the perfect fireball. A forward run. Perfect use of the corner is rewarded with the win this round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chance. Bumps up. Just goes for it at this range. What will they do next? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with a betting it all on the drive rush. Knew the throw was coming. Brushes that off and keeps going. Shin has Shogeki to push forward. Turning it right up with the super. Player throws him. Okay. Oh my, the throw tech. Back to the genius lead with that throw escape. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Scuff him. Fires a punish counter on reaction. Flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gets a risky buck in. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game players. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. Oh, whiffs the throw. Heading into the end game now, it brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? They need to rely on their instinct. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. What'll happen in there? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 has a slight springs forward with the drive rush. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Both fighters planning something? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Player 15 Hashogeki is gonna sting. Knockdown and the projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What are they thinking? Picture perfect front adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Checks them with the projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Life lead opens up. Time's the only thing moving here. Medium kick hit. All right, what's coming up next? Blossom! Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 2 chases them down. Springs forward with a drive rush. Both fighters planning something? A super art? They need KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Whips with that huge attack. Who's going to start things off? good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Player 2, drive rush to keep it going. Scrapping it out up close. Hits them with a stopping block. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Oh, the throw connects. What'll happen here? It's a good spot to use the super. Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Starts with a jumping. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. That drive impact is blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. What's their get zone? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. The driving adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Now, can they finish the job? Gets out of there with the backdash. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Drive impact misses. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Pulse with a kick. Forward rush. Dangerous range here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Drive rush. Taps him on the toe. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not cross that off. It's a good spot to use the super. The player's good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Solid anti-air. Oh man, this is a scary range. Finds the target. They're hurt, big time. There's a burnout. This is just what a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Charges forward. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Coming through. The throw misses. Kate goes for the super art. Oops, they were anticipating that super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 chases them down. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. The jump in is enough. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Slips the grab. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. This may be it. The crucial from above. The racer hits. We're gonna see it rain. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh my, the throw tech! Anti-air in the clutch! The drive gauge, what's this Shikuhano gonna do? Flatline zone! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Back up, drives impact misses. Who's going? Charges forward. Hits him with a stopping block. Closes it. Oh my god, what a throw tech! Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Looking for a hole. Player 2 hits the drive. Sets up with the jump in. Yes, sir. More damage, please. These guys are not giving each other solid anti-air. Goes up above. Amazing. What are they gonna do? Will this super art do anything? Shin has Shogeki to push forward? This is it! Grabs him! Ugh, take a seat! Answers with a fire drop zone, baby! What? What? What a sick punish counter! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
You ready? Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. They block the overhead and knockdown. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Grabs and throws them away. Going in? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking to impress with this super. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Hits them with a stopping block. Brings the impaler. Amazing. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Ground them from above. Bend the meter. Okay, here we go. This is a critical moment. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 flatlines them. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. The throw is escaped. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Player 1 chases them down. Okay, creating some space here. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Throws the fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning skill. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Combo with the target combo. Goes for the fireball. They're going for to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Bending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Both of them were ready for a throw. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh wow, look at the dent. Springs forward with the drive rush. The corner throw ends it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
That tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Sandblast. Cuts that off and keeps going. Player 1 really needs a plan to counter that pressure play. And whips! They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Punish counter on reaction. Amazing. Goes all in with the uppercut. Vulcan blast. Will this change the round? What are they gonna do? Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here. Knew the throw was coming. Cross that off. Going in. Oh my, the throw tech. Turns out. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Here comes the boom. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Closes in. That fighter was not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Sandblast. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Slips the grab. Rising uppercut. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Smart play with the throw. They're going for the super art. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them. Oh, the throw connects. Breaks the block with a throw. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Throws a fireball. Drives him back, misses. The low kick hits. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a move. Will this super art do anything? That was the highest if I've ever seen. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Barely blocks the jump. Hits them with a stop and block. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Takes it all up the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Yo, you good?
And it is on. The low. Player 2. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Betting it all on the drive rush. Player bears the burnout. Finds the target. Tons of space between the fighters now. This is gonna hurt. Amazing. The throw is denied. Chips them for the win. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.